Hello, and welcome to this special edition of the news. I'm Matthew Wright.
And I am Amanda Conwith. Here's the top story today.
It's official, the government of this island of Ireland is indeed conning its citizens. News has filtered through that the people of this island have had enough of corrupt politicians, civil servants, and county councillors. They have decided to take matters into their own hands and sue the state. Yes, they are suing the state directly over the household charge, the property tax, water tax, septic tank charges, and bogs. In fact, they are prepared to sue the state over any and all freedoms which are being violated by the state in favor of large corporations.
Yes, we hear you say. This has all been done before, and we are still in the same place. What good can come of it? Well, this time it does seem that the people are onto something. Something very powerful indeed. Matthew has all the details.
Yes, indeed, Amanda. This is truly remarkable. It seems the people have educated themselves in the ways of big business. Some would say they have learned the tricks of the trade. They have watched as the Irish government has bowed down to these huge corporations time and time again. Well, the people say they've had enough. They are now using the same technology as the corporations and the government. They have formed an SPV, special purpose vehicle, which is a limited liability entity, which in turn is capable of issuing shares. They are issuing shares to the ordinary men and women of Ireland who own their homes or have mortgages on them. They are issuing these shares for €2. This way all the men and women become equal shareholders, therefore becoming interested parties in the legal case the special purpose vehicle is taking against the state in relation to the household charge and the property tax.
But is it not true that Revenue have insisted they will collect all of this money from all citizens? And they have stated they will deduct it from the pensions of the elderly and the pay packets of the employed, and indeed the social welfare payments of the unemployed. A totally immoral and barbaric way to conduct the business of collecting money from the citizens, only to hand it all over to the IMF and the ECB and the bondholders.
Yes, Amanda, Revenue surely have made those claims. But the people who have become shareholders of the special purpose vehicle are indeed interested parties in the case against the household charge and the property tax. So it seems it would be unlawful for Revenue or anyone else for that matter to even try to collect any payment whatsoever from any of the people who have become interested parties by becoming shareholders in the special purpose vehicle. This truly is a significant moment in Irish history where the people have had enough and are going to be involved in the education of the Irish government in the Irish courts.
It does sound incredible, Matthew. But again, and excuse me for adding in all the ifs and buts. What happens if the special purpose vehicle loses its case against the government? It is the government's court after all?
A very good question, Amanda. It seems the people have it all covered in this one. Should anything go wrong, anything at all, the special purpose vehicle has limited liability, which means the shareholders are not liable for the special purpose vehicle's costs or losses. The worst that can happen is the people may lose their initial investment of their €2. The really important thing, it seems, is the amount of shareholders the special purpose vehicle has. If there are 900,000 shareholders or more, then you would have the unique situation where over 50% of the people would be actively suing the government in relation to the household charge and the property tax. How can the government suggest it has a mandate from the people to implement these unjust taxes? So the more shareholders, the bigger the headache for the government. It does seem we are witnessing history in the making.
Fantastic, Matthew. Well, that's all we have time for. If you wish to become a shareholder and become an interested party to this landmark case, and protect yourself from Revenue and the government, you can log on to www.attackthetax.com.
Yes, folks, you heard it here first. That's www.attackthetax.com to legally and lawfully protect yourselves from these immoral taxes.